Hey guys, it's Nick. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's keeping safe, keeping well. Hope you can hear me all right. It's a little bit windy today. The sun's coming in and out a bit, but it's a bit deceiving. It's actually quite chilly compared to what we've had over the last few days, what we had at the weekend. I've checked the weather forecast. There's no rain, as far as I can see, this week. Well, for the next week or so, which is a shame because I really want to get some more nitrogen fertilizer on the spring wheat and barley, but I'm not going to do that unless I know there's going to be some rain afterwards to help wash it in. So I'm just catching up with a few odd jobs. Right now I'm in one of the grazing fields that we use as part of our summer rotation with the sheep. I'm going over it with the topper, so I'm back in the 7710 again, the Ford 7710. As you can see here, the grass in this field is gone to seed a little bit. So topping it, going over with the topper, is going to encourage new growth to come up, which is much more beneficial to the sheep than the old stuff on top. And also, when the grass is long like this as well, it can cause a couple of issues with the sheep. It can cause foot rot and scald, which definitely best avoided. There's nothing worse than limping sheep, but no, if you can limit any issues like that, then that's obviously a good thing. It's only about 8 or 9 acres in this field, so it should only take a couple of hours perhaps to knock it down a bit. I'm using our old Perfect topper, as you can see here. We've had this on the farm for quite a few years, but it's still going strong. I did have to change a bearing on the roller the other day because that had fallen to bits. So yeah, anyway, gonna get in the tractor now and crack on. So that's a good job done. Another thing long grass can do, long lush grass, it can make the sheep scour. They get poopy back ends, and that's never good as well. So I try my best to keep a nice healthy and tidy flock. Makes all the difference when you can see the sheep are all happy and healthy out in the field. Plus I've left some really nice stripes, so at least it looks good as well. Just taking our Fastrac 1125 for a quick spin, get the engine nice and warm, so I'll get back to the yard, get the oil dropped, give it a bit of a service up today, oil change, grease up. I'll do my best to keep on top of looking after all the kit, making sure everything's serviced regularly and everything's running smoothly, because you want to make sure everything's ready to go when you need it. Going to be putting the sprayer on the Fastrac once I've serviced it up. I've got a bit of spraying to do in the next few days. Just let that drain out for a few minutes. So yeah, there's 2 oil filters on this one. Right, so I've got the sun plug back in, then I can fill her up with some oil. Spot on. So that's the oil changed. I'm going to give her a quick grease up now and then get the air filter and the rad blown out as well. Check the book for all the grease points, then I don't miss any. Greasing, here we go. So that's the Fastrac all serviced up. It's a good job done. You may be wondering why I'm wearing case overalls when we don't actually have any case tractors. We actually used to have case tractors. These are just leftover overalls from back in the day. We used to have a Magnum 340 and an older 7230, which I really love that old 7230. It was one of the best tractors we had. Also, our local John Deere dealership I've now taken on Case. They're no longer doing John Deere. They've taken on the Case dealership about a month or so ago. We're going to stick with our Deere, but who knows what the future holds. We get on really well with the dealers, so it could be Case in the future again. So got the old overalls out. I'll tell you what I do want, and if anyone knows where I can get some, it'll be really good. It's some original blue Ford overalls. I cannot find them anywhere, so if anyone knows where I can get some, please let me know. Anyway, I'm going to get the sprayer hooked up now onto the Fastrac, get it unfolded, make sure everything's hooked up right and it's all ready to go for a bit of spraying in the next few days. Right, so the spray is empty. It was cleaned out after last time I used it. I'm just going to go put a couple 100 litres of water in so I can spray those out and check my nozzles. Right, I'm going to go unfold the booms and give it a check over. Yeah, everything looks right with the sprayer, all the nozzles are working. It's very important to check these before I go off spraying, just in case there's one that's not working or one that's leaky, and you don't want a leaky nozzle. Looking at what I just filmed with the drone as well, from up in the sky, this spring barley here slowed down a little bit. I think we need a bit more rain, and like I said at the beginning of the video, I really want to get a bit more nitrogen fertilizer on, so if I can time that with a bit of rain, give it another boost, then we'll be on to a winner. But from up in the sky, it definitely looks a bit dry out there. We haven't actually had any rain for a few days, so a bit more please. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. As always, if you haven't already, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that. The links are in the description below. So yeah, cheers for watching, and we'll see you next time.